gift of gab, brothers. It's so much of it will be reworking your inner structure so that the words can flow and you have the courage. It seems small to me to say that you'll need courage, but you do. You need courage to get your voice out to new and new levels. I may not need so much courage to speak to the game class right now, but put me on a stage of 10,000 people and test me. Or put me in front of a celebrity and test me. And that's what I seek. And that you need an inner working to seek that, because that's how you're going to get better.
Nice.
So Love Spell 2.0 Bootcamp. I'll give the first two, but really that first one is the fucking, and it's not that many lectures. You know what I'm saying? At the time, it was just an immersion, so it's dense. Then fast forward, Mystery Method Bootcamp that AZD gave that only started on Mystery Method. He gives what it is for about 3 hours of his interpretation of Mystery Method and repeating the language and how he first absorbed it, and then he goes right into Alchemy, right into the 7 laws of hermetics. And it's a mentality. It's you need the structure. Some of you guys are studying origins and the old pickup coach and how he was teaching pickup, whatever. Forget that. You need this.
He's worked out his job, his profession, his education, as a PhD, is to streamline things and get rid of shit that doesn't work and just make it better. That's his job.
Yeah,
I go to him for that. He structures shit.
And brother, at the end of this, it's going to be dirt cheap. So listen to what's included.
Nice.
Then I'm going to add one of the best trainings that ever happened that never gets mentioned. Spellbinder's Gift. That camp is chock full of just some of the most taboo conversations and what to talk about in game and how to flow on it, and a mentality of spellbinding, starting to own that. As you study AZD lectures, you don't realize that you're adopting the Spellbinder's Gift, and you'll start trancing people just unknowingly. Like as you talk to them, you got to start owning it. And this is that camp that'll help you own that, so that you wield the power responsibly and with just consciously, like with volition, like you are spellbinding. Then I'm going to add something real special, as if the others weren't special. There are these 2 AZD lectures that you only less than a dozen people got. And it's not because it was so expensive. It was just because it was part of an obscure training. It was the dating and social dynamics trainings that we did when we went to LA and San Francisco. AZD contributed a lecture to each of those camps when me, Sultan, Fernando, and Marin at the time were teaching pickup and dating camp. And AZD adds an esoteric lecture on game and social dynamics just for that it'll give you the flavor that I just think you're needing. It's something that's just missing. Like, you just got to attend everything, and you miss it if you miss one lecture. So I'm piecing together, like AZD said, this concoction that you take this potion, and it's going to give you the gift of gab.
Mm-hmm.
Then
and girls in the PIMP community, they say he's got a mouthpiece. The guy who has a mouthpiece can get the girl. That's what it means to have a mouthpiece.
When you start talking like that, man, I'm going to throw in something special. I'm going to throw in something else like that.
That wasn't special.
No.
This gets real special.
Bro, I need a new word. So what's the next level? It's going to be
fantastic, like Fantastic Four.
Man, this is going to be a spice that's going to give your concoction that it's like that KFC. What's the special ingredient? It's going to be pimp code. When AZD did pimp code with Boss Hogg, a real Boss Hogg, Macaroni, Kevin Gentry, a real pimp who really had the gift of gab and really had the mentality of breaking a bitch financially, like, give me your money, bitch, put it in my pocket, bitch. Man, that guy has the gift of gab with an attitude, that thug attitude, that's just, it's a flavor. AZD was sending him money, because, like, thank you for that, because it was a frame of mind. It's not that AZD's game is way better. AZD gets fine women, and he owns them without fucking.
But he would say things that are only available to live that life, and he would give it to me. I would send him money.
It gives you a frame, man, because he's has the code also.
It's so valuable,
and it's brilliant. And you know, there were 4 pimp code camps, but that first one, that's what unlocks the doors. You'll know if you want the other pimp codes, because it goes in a pimp code kind of shit. So I'm going to throw that in. It's 8 lectures with AZD and Boss Hogg. The real Boss Hogg, not Piggy, not Little Miss Piggy.
Too bad, huh? Too bad.
And then, man, maybe I'm adding too much.
Fuck it, go for it.
The last couple offerings.
Just go with the shot to go, see what happens.
Yeah, you know, the last few understand that I'm just piecing a couple lectures. So I said a lot on it, but it's really just 2 lectures of those game lectures. The Mystery Method Bootcamp is not that much. The The Love Spell Bootcamp, not that much. The Spellbinders camp has a lot of content, so that'll be rich for everybody. So I'm going to add 2 more lectures, individual lectures. All in all, this is probably about 40 to 50 hours of content.
Damn.
With the PIMP code in there, maybe about 60 hours of content. So be busy for some time. Watch it at night, every night.
That's what I do.
These last 2, man, while you're driving, everything. These last 2 I'm going to offer, which I will offer separately in the future also, but it'll be expensive.
Oh, man.
Are the 2 processes that AZD is given in the messengers this camp. Lecture 1 and Lecture 8.
These results will tell you.
Because that is, take all this Spellbinders tech and now connect deeply with the humanity of anybody you're talking with. And then second process, connect deeply with the humanity of the woman you're talking with. And it's going to heal relationship with mom and heal relationship
your vibration when you're out. And Tesla said everything's vibration frequency.
And it has been affecting my game. Fernando's, Sultan's nodding, like everybody, dude, like just in the middle of interacting with my #1 target, Flower of Las Vegas right now, that I've been talking to like 6, 7, 8 different times. And it affected the game, my game with her more than anything else that I've learned from AZD, talking with this girl. And what's that worth? When you find I've interacted with 10,000 women since I've been in the game. What's it worth when you find the one that's like, that's the best? And then you can affect her.
That one becomes your girl and spends the night.
So talk to me in the future. Oh, man.
He's got it.
This is the future.
KP got a girl that he really wanted, and he did it, man. Very few people can say that. He did it with skill.
And he's also nodding at these messengers because he got her before the messengers, but now with the messengers, now take it, turbocharge.
In my opinion, KP's game is above everybody right now. For real. Because you have to measure stats, not flowery words and you know, being energized when you're out and not losing it. I don't give a fuck. Get the girl. He gets the girl that he wants, keeps the girl he wants. His set stays there the whole night engaged with him. At no point does he, like, the guy's got game, and I knew he would, because you can't achieve such high level of life and things. That's what we know about Yogi Chris. These guys all got game. In my opinion, right now, he's got the best game. He's beating Wolf. Wolf is getting weak again. Is Wolf there?
He's in Texas, but what he's done is he's taken on a second lawyer's job to pay off his debt. So that's what he's doing.
Because I'm going to catch that in. Okay, all right, let's keep going. We're almost done.
So that's wrapping up the package. That's the 60 hours of content that you know, piecing it out is going to be probably about $3,000 to $3,200. Right now for 24 hours, $897. $897 for all these trainings.
I'm about to sign up for it myself.
Yeah, bro. And if you have some of them, but not all of them, like KP has almost all of those.
Yeah.
But not all of them. Mm-hmm. So just talk to me.
Well, KP gets it for free.
KP gets it for free. Anybody else that has some of it, but not all of it. There's things in there. If you didn't take PIMP code, for example, there's something you're missing that you just never get another way. Because AZD has adopted that, absorbed it, but Boss Hogg, Kevin Gentry, stretches it to a new horizon so that you can equilibrate in between. It's a pendulum. So AZD's giving you a game. Get something that's aligned with AZD's philosophies in many ways, but it stretches you out here so that when you rebound back, you find your center.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? That's just that training. That's one of the trainings. I don't think that's the best of all those trainings, but it's like I said, it's that spice that'll make your speech dangerous in a way.
Wrap it up for them.
Yeah, that's it.
Too much data for them.
That's the trainings. That's so got any questions about it, hit me up. You know, I'll this recording I'm going to distribute, but very privately and in a way that it won't be accessible after another day because there were girlfriends mentioned and things like that.
Too many.
But it's just going to be to people I know personally. So if you want to see it again, hit me up. That's the offer. Any questions?
All right. Anybody have anything to say before we end? Yes.
$897 for the whole bundle.